So I thought that maybe we could have some fun together. So let's go on an imaginary yoga hike. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to start sitting down with my legs crossed if that's comfortable for you. And I'm going to have a few guidelines here. So first of all, everybody has to stay on their own little mat, their own little island. We can't bother our brothers and sisters and our friends. We need to let them have their space. Second of all, you gotta have fun and hopefully a good imagination. And I like to send out a hello to Emily and Charlotte, who helped inspired me to do this, thinking of you and your families, as well as 3 adorable children, Michael, Connor, and Annabelle. So I hope you get to join me, and I hope you get to have some fun on our imaginary yoga hike. And when I see you in person, feel free to give me your ideas for some other great hikes that we can enjoy together. So we're going to go on a hike, and it's going to involve a mountain. But in the meantime, I think we need to stretch a little bit and prepare ourselves. So let's put one hand on the ground and the other hand face up, and let's reach up and over and stretch it out. Feel the sides of your body, see how long you can get. And then we're going to take our hand high as we inhale and exhale, place it down. Then we're going to take our other hand and turn it up, and we're going to inhale here, and then we're going to exhale, reach up and over, long and far, and stretch it out, and waking up that side of our body. And then we inhale, lift, and place it down. Didn't that feel good? Let's do it one more time. We're going to inhale, reach up and over. We're getting ready. We're thinking about our hike. We're excited. What will Sarah do? What will she create? Inhale up and out. You know, I'm inspired by you, and I take my cues as to what to do from what you give me for feedback. Reach up and over the other side and stretch. So I'm just going to have to imagine you here with me today as we go through this. And reach it out. Now that felt really good on the sides of our body, but I feel like I need to twist a little bit, don't you? So I'm going to take one hand and I'm going to put it on my knee, and my other hand, hello, I'm going to put it behind me, and I'm going to twist. I'm going to twist around. I'm going to feel a little turn of my shoulders, and now I'm looking to the back of the room. Are you looking to the back of the room too? Just listen to my voice and look to the back of your room as you twist. Let's untwist and face each other. Hello. I'm going to take my hand, I'm going to cross it over. Now, if you can do this, great. If you can't, just wait till the next pose and join me. I'm going to scoot back. My knees go up, but I kind of like this. It feels good. I can feel my back open up. That's called your spine. I can feel that open up. And I'm going to place myself back down. Now, again, anything that you want to leave out, you just leave out. Anything you want to do, please join me. So I'm going to take my opposite hand. I'm going to put it on my knee. Hey-oh, on this side. And now this hand is going to go behind my back, and I'm looking over that shoulder. Maybe I see mom and dad at their desk, at their office. Maybe I don't see anybody. Maybe I see my brother or my sister or a friend. And that hand is behind me. I'm going to reach it forward. I'm going to grab my knee. I got crisscross applesauce. Have you guys heard that before? And I'm going to scoop and tuck back. And I'm looking down between my arms. And I'm going to come up to sitting. So I decided that my imaginary hike might be nonsensical, and that's fun. And we are first going to go up a mountain. So we're going to get up to standing. And our first yoga pose is mountain pose. And mountain pose, our ankles and our toes are together, so our feet are together. And I'm going to take my hands out, and I'm going to feel like if my hands reach to the ground and my head were a point, doesn't that look like a tall, pointing mountain? Maybe you've seen that type of picture in a postcard or in a book. So I'm feeling very strong here. Mountains are big, they're solid, and they're fun to hike, right? So this is a strong pose. But how are we going to get up there? Well, to get up there, we're going to have to walk. So I need to get my legs right. So I'm going to march. So we're marching. And I'm lifting. And you're going to breathe and feel nice and strong as we march, 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 march. I'm waking up my hands. I'm getting the
blood flowing through my heart. I might start reaching, reach up, and this is continue to still think about our warm-up before we go on our hike. So we twisted, we stretched in one way, now we're getting our legs and our arms and our heart going, energy going, ready to run. I know you guys want to run. So let's run a little bit. Yes. So we're going to just run in place. Maybe let your hands get loose, let your shoulders get loose. Blah, blah, blah. Maybe make a little noise. Get that body loose because going uphill is a lot of work. And now let's just slow it down, slow it down. And I'm going to go to the edge of my mat. Now I'm ready to face my mountain. And when I face my mountain, it takes a while to get up to the top, so I'm going to observe some things along the way. So we're walking now. And as we walk, what do we see on the ground? But an inchworm. So that's our first pose, and I think you're going to like it because you're ready to do some big stuff. So inchworm looks like this. I take my hands down on the ground. If you bend your knees, that's fine. And you're going to walk out to your body straight. This is called plank. And then you're going to lift, pike it up, and walk it back. Now you don't stand up. You go back right up, because that inchworm, right, he just lifts up his section, and then he moves it back. And that's how he walks on. So we're inchworming, walking along, and walking it back. And last one, I'm walking out to a long inchworm. And then this time, we're going to think about a downward dog. So I'm going to lift my hips up high like a dog. Maybe we have a dog that's in our family and it's going to come on or walk with us. And that dog is happy to be outside too, so it wags its tail. Yes, it does. It says, oh, I'm so happy, family, that you took me outside. I'm going to wag my tail. So that's really nice. And now I'm going to walk my hands back. I'm going to bend my knees. And I'm going to slowly, slowly roll up. So I'm going to continue my walk. And as I'm walking up this pathway of our mountain, I see lots of rocks. And I'm going to be looking for small animals. So look what happens is I'm going to come down and I'm going to make rock pose. And rock pose, my head is down, my hands are forward. It's not like child's pose. My knees and ankles are together. And I'm forming a rock. And guess what? There is a little snake underneath our rock. And it slides up. So this is how our snake slides out. It slithers forward. And then the dog sees it. It gets happy. And it lifts up into up dog. And then the dog gets scared and it arches its back almost like a black cat rounding up into black cat. And then that snake glides right back under its rock again. And we're going to do that a couple more times. So the snake comes out, the dog gets happy, lifts up, the cat gets scared. And it goes back under its rock. The snake hides under the rock. It slithers out. Make some snake sounds, stick out your tongue. But then the dog gets happy, happy dog, up dog. And the cat gets scared, black cat, and push back into your seat. Last one, inhale on the out, snake, lift up into your up dog. Get us black, scared cat, and hide back under your rock. And come on up. Wow. That was exciting. Charlotte and Emmy, did you like that? I expected you to do that very well. Okay, so I'm just going to rock back and forth. Now, maybe what's happening during this time, maybe we're on the walk with Dad. Maybe Mom's at home. And if she's at home, maybe she knows that we're going to come home hungry at some point. She doesn't know it. We're going to do it overnight. But in the meantime, she's cooking for us either way, because we will come home sooner or later. And so she's stirring the pot. Now, what could she be cooking? Well, she could be cooking soup. She could be cooking a tomato sauce for some pasta. Maybe she's making a cake. That's all using our imagination. And then, well, we have to stir our pot both ways.
So let's round it the other way. This feels good, doesn't it? So we're waking up our body. I love stirring the pot. This is one of my favorite easy poses. And we're all done. We have to continue on our walk. So up we go. Let's start our walk. All right. I know you want to have a little race, right? So run, run. Let's race. Let's race. And oh my gosh, we're going to race and touch that tree over there. So get that tree. Touch it. Good. It doesn't matter who got there first. We all touched the tree. Now this is an opportunity to check our balance. And in order to do our balance, we have to do tree pose. Now you can do tree pose very basic by just putting your heel against your leg. And this requires balance. Or if you want to get more advanced, you can try to grab, lift that foot up and place it on. Well, you see me moving, not good balance yet. And this could be considered your tree pose right here, right? And then when you do finally have your tree pose, sometimes we talk about growing our branches. Well, and my branches are blowing in the wind. So I have to find my balance more, and that means I have to use more core. So I'm finding my tree pose. And I'm finding stillness. And then step it out. So moms and dads, if you're watching, you could say, maybe she needs to slow down and find her core more. And so I'll do that. I'm going to show both sides. And kids, you should try both sides too. So I'm going to stick my other foot up on my heel. Hey, that's a very casual tree. It doesn't have any leaves yet. It must be springtime, getting ready to push out those leaves. And now I'm going to tighten up my core. I'm going to go a little slower. I'm going to place my foot in. And you see I found my balance much better on this side. Now if we want, we can grow our branches. And we take our arms out. And sometimes it is fun to pretend that we have wind and our branches are moving in the wind. So what is your tree doing? And then release it out. That was a lot of good work and a lot of good balance. And if you fell, it's perfectly fine. Nobody knows. And sometimes it's fun to fall and just collapse on the ground and giggle, right? So let's move our hips around. And loosen it up. Let's go the other way. It's like stirring the pot, steaming up, isn't it? And that was great. So we're walking again. And up ahead, what do I see? Let me see. What do I see? Up ahead, I see a bridge. Let's run again. Let's run to that bridge. Oh. Stop, you're gonna wait for us to get there. Okay, we have to cross over the bridge. But in order to cross over the bridge, let's do our bridge pose. So we come down on the ground. My hands are to my side. I bring my heels in, maybe to touch my fingers. And I'm gonna roll up in the bridge. So I pelvic tilt, I lift up, I roll up into the bridge. And I feel really strong. And I'm gonna roll down from my bridge. But that was fun. So let's make our bridge 4 more times. Let's press up into our bridge. Maybe if we're with 3 family members, we have to make 3 bridges, 1 for each member, right? And come down. And then we have to press up. This is our 3rd time. If we have 3 siblings, like Michael, Connor, and Annabelle, come on down. But guess what? They might want 2 more bridges, 1 for mom and dad. So we're going to press up 1 more time. And Charlotte and Emmy are adding in a bridge for Grammy to make their 5. And come on down. And last one, press up into your bridge. Hold it nice and straight, nice and strong. And come on down. So now I'm going to bring my knees in. I'm going to nod my chin to my chest. I'm going to roll it up. Now, why would you have a bridge? A bridge would probably go over some water, right? So there are some options, but we're not going swimming yet. But I think we're getting hot. So we might have to do some swimming. But guess what's on the other side of the bridge? Yes, you saw it, I saw it, and we are dying to do it. There is a canoe. So we're going to go into a canoe pose. And it's like this. You bring one leg up and you bring the other leg up, and you can just stay right here, or you can bring your hands up. Maybe you take a paddle and you canoe, put the paddle in and row, left and right, rowing in your canoe. And now we're having some fun in the water. It's really very fun. And I'm rowing, and I might even splash and get my friend wet. And a couple of more. And now we're going to bring our canoe to the side. And we're going to come on over here. And that was fun. But we're hot now. And maybe because we're hot, it might be time to go for a little swim, right? So let's lie on our belly and see if we can do some swimming. So not all of these are yoga poses, but a lot of them are shared in common with yoga. So we're going to get on the ground, and we're going to lengthen our hands long, and we're going to lift our feet and our hands up, and we're going to start moving our opposite arm and leg as we swim. Doesn't that feel fun? And here we go, swimming, swimming, swimming. And how far do you want to swim? Maybe you're splashing your friends, and come on up. Brr, I'm cold now, and I'm hungry, so I'm going to wrap a towel around myself. So guess what? I mean, that's exhausting. We've been walking up a mountain, we've been seeing a lot of things, and right now what we're going to do is we're going to eat a banana, okay? And so we're going to do the banana pose, which is a nice stretch. So I'm going to slowly bring my feet down, my body down to the ground, and my mat, like your mat, and I hope you're staying on your own mats, is shaped in a rectangle. And I'm going to put my feet on one side of the rectangle, and I'm going to cross one leg over the other. And then I'm going to bring my hands up together, and I'm going to lift my body up a little bit, and I'm going to place my hands to the same corner of the mat. And this is making a nice long arch on one side of your body, and that's called the banana pose. It feels good. And to release, you can just take your leg off and center your body, put your arms out, you're in the letter X. We're going to have two bananas because we want to treat our body evenly. So now I take my foot to the other corner, I cross it over, I start with my hands up, I lift my body up, and I bring it over to the same corner as my feet are on, and I lengthen my arms long. And I feel a nice stretch in my other side. So, in the meantime, I can think about eating that banana and getting more energy. And then I'm going to just let myself uncross into that letter X and rest. And I'm going to come up and sit here. So, we're using our imagination. And who says mermaids are just for the ocean? We just crossed over the water. We just went swimming. And maybe we have a mermaid in our lake. So imaginations are allowed to think differently. And today, our lake has mermaids. So we're going to go into mermaid pose. So I'm going to bring my legs to the side. Okay, I'm going to bring one hand down, and I'm going to reach up and over, lengthening into a mermaid. Feels good. Or merman, right? And I'm going to come up. This is the opposite. We stretch this way. And let's do it one more time. Put the hand down on the ground, reach your opposite arm up and over, lengthening, getting long into our mermaid. And we're going to come up, and one more time, go this way. And bring it down. And guess what? It's always nice to do both sides, and why not? So we swing our legs around. Long arm, other arm on the ground. Inhale, up and over, lengthen and extend, reaching long. And lifting up and over. Do your mermaids have names? Maybe give your name a mermaid. Do we think one could be Ariel? Reach up and over. What do you think, girls? Do we have Ariel as a mermaid? Under the sea and under our lake, and reach up and over. and come on up. Well, guess what? Well, we have to also make a tent. So we have to stand up, and first of all, next to our mermaids, under the sea, there was some funny things, and guess what they were? I know that they're normally in the ocean, but we're playing with our imagination today. So today, we see octopus, and this is called octopus arms. Yes, let it go. Feel the twist, feel the breeze that your arms create, and flip-flop those arms. And do you know what octopus has 8 arms? So imagine 8 arms. 2, 4, 6, 8, all here. And we're going to take one more time. Guess what? It's been getting late. And we're going to stand still again, and we're looking up at our mountain, and we're feeling strong as we see our mountain. And we have walked almost halfway up the mountain. We have a little bit further to go. So guess what happens? I look up in the sky, and what do you see? A bird. But what type of bird do you think it is? Maybe it's an eagle. Now, I'm not very good at eagle pose, all right? I'm going to admit it. But you can cross your leg around, and then you reach your hand up and under, and this is your eagle pose. Now, some people have the ability to take that toe and flip it right underneath their legs. I don't. Maybe you can move your arms in your eagle pose, whoops, and come out of that. So again, some people can take that last little toe and slide it and turn that ankle, make it hook on their leg. I can't. Can you guys do that in your house? Okay, so we're the eagle pose the other way. And what happens if you fall, right? Nothing. You just come out and you do it again. All we're going to do is try. So here's our other eagle pose. And you can see I am balance challenged today. I need to pay more attention to my core. And maybe move your wings and let it go out. So we're walking. And do you know, sometimes the higher you go up in a mountain, you could maybe see a mountain lion. Okay? And guess what? I think there's one out there. So let's go to our lion pose. So we come down on our all fours, and in lion pose, we do roar. So we're going to open our mouth and we're going to say, rah. And it's a stretch of our face. I'm going to face you. Don't make fun of me. And this is my roar. Rah. And you feel that nice stretch on your face. Let's go around the circle. Rah. Didn't that feel good? And guess what? Let's press into our downward dog. And I think that we all know about Indians, and Indians can be very strong. So we're going to step our foot forward, and we're going to come up, and we're going to lift into Warrior One, because we're going to imagine now that we're playing cowboys and Indians, and right now in our mountain we're Indians, so we're Warrior One pose right here. And that feels good. But we want more than one Indian, so we're going to open up into our Warrior Two pose. And Indians, they're really kind of cool, you know? And we can be very peaceful, so we can lift up into our peaceful, humble warrior, looking up at the sun, letting it shine on our face. And let's come out to our Warrior Two pose. Sometimes we can do reverse warrior. So we put our hand on our back and we lift up and back. Reverse warrior. Now, do any of you guys do gymnastics? They call this cartwheeling your arms. You bring one down, then the other one down. And we can step our foot back into plank. And we can press into our downward dog again. You having fun with me today? If so, wag your tail. Wag your tail. Let me know if you're having some fun. I wish I could hear all your happy little voices. Now we're going to step our opposite leg forward.
We're gonna place our back foot down, and we're gonna lift up again into our warrior one pose. And when I go to warrior two, I'm sorry, you're gonna see my backside. And here is our warrior two. But I'm strong and you're strong. We're gonna go into our peaceful warrior, lifting, straightening leg, lifting up, looking up at that sun, feeling it on our face. I bet Mom put suntan lotion on you so that you didn't get a sunburn. And we're gonna come back into our warrior two pose, looking at your front fingers. We're gonna put our back hand on our leg, and we're gonna lift our front arm up into reverse warrior. And oh, all my girls wanna do cartwheel again. So they cartwheel down, and we step back one more time, and let's bring our hands to our knees. And let's bring our knees out wide and press ourselves back into a child pose. And stay right here. Now, in your child pose, you can walk your hands over to the left and stretch. You can walk your hands over to the right and stretch. And you can come back to center and come on up. Now, we're going to sit here and we're going to eat our snack and pretend that we're having some fun, and we're going to rest a little bit. But when we wake up from resting, we are going to feel like we need to shake some sillies out, right? So Charlotte and Emmy, I hope you help me from where you are. We're going to sing the Avocados song, and I hope the others can learn it and join us. Normally I start out with this, but I chose to keep it for the middle. So we're going to stand up, and we're going to do the avocado song. Okay, there's things that you need to know. One thing is, when you peel the corn, it's called shucking it. So I want you to understand that when you peel the corn, it's called shucking it. Also, I want you to know that there is a dance, and it's called a tango. And it's involved with two people, and it's a very particular type of dance, but I just want you to know that the tango is a type of dance. And that's what we're going to do when we do the tango. Another thing is, I want you to know that ketchup, which you might put for your French fries, maybe you put it on your hamburger too, is made out of tomatoes. And you're going to have a bottle of ketchup and you're going to pop on it. So remember, tomatoes make ketchup. I think I have us covered, and now we're going to begin. Okay? So it goes like this. Form the banana, 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 form the banana. Now we're going to peel the banana, peel the banana, peel the banana, peel the banana. Go bananas, go bananas, go bananas, go bananas. Form the orange, form the orange, form the orange, form the orange. Peel the orange, peel the orange, peel the orange, peel the orange. Squeeze the orange, squeeze the orange, squeeze the orange, squeeze the orange. Form the corn, form the corn, form the corn, form the corn. Shuck the corn. Remember that word? Shuck the corn, shuck the corn, shuck the corn. Pop the corn, pop the corn, pop the corn, pop the corn. Form the mango, form the mango, form the mango, form the mango. Peel the mango, peel the mango, peel the mango, peel the mango. Do the tango, do the tango, do the tango, do the tango. Form the tomato, form the tomato, form the tomato, form the tomato. Peel the tomato, peel the tomato, peel the tomato, peel the tomato. Remember, tomato makes ketchup. The ketchup, the ketchup, the ketchup, the ketchup. Form the carrot, form the carrot, form the carrot, form the carrot. Peel the carrot, peel the carrot, peel the carrot, peel the carrot. The bunny, hop the bunny, hop the bunny, hop the guac, guacamole, guacamole, guac, guacamole. Are you hungry now? I bet you are. But guess what? We have to run down the mountain and we have to tell Mom and Dad all about our great experiences. So let's get going. You're awake. You sang the song. You're ready to rock and roll. I hope you had some fun with me. I hope you'll visit with me again and share with me ideas for more adventures as we go through our yoga hikes together, unless we reach to the bottom and we're just going to stand still. Guess what? We need to go to the bathroom. We've worked hard all day and we have to go to the bathroom. And guess what? Mom and Dad taught us you don't sit on the toilet seat, do we? No, we don't. So we have to sit back and make sure that we don't touch on the seat. So we're going to lift our hands forward and we're going to just sit in our seat and we're going to go to the bathroom because we have to. We've worked really hard today. We're going to sweep our hands up. We're going to just lift up and over, stretch and finish on our day. And return it back and lift up and out and reach it up. Let's take one hand high, one hand high. Let's think you're a giant star because today you are all stars in your own individual yoga hike of imagination. Let's bring our hands together at our hearts and let's say, the light in me bows to the light and the genius in each one of you children. I hope you have a really special day and I hope